lane stronger as well. It's a tough game for Navi, but I think this is the most even draft of this series thus far. But Secret wins.
Anything to add?
I think they're just gonna have horrible problems to get on top of this Deuce to the killer. Like once Stone Gaze is popped, everyone's just like you're gonna rely on what your Plinks and your sniper being far away enough to be able to kill her. But I think there's gonna be damage issues.
Favoriting Secret as well?
I am. I don't think it's as even as Kyle says. I'm feeling more about Secret's draft just because of the sniper Clink, so single target, no team fight whatsoever. I think they're gonna have big problems taking Medusa down.
Agreed.
Game number 3 of the quarterfinals for the Maincast Autumn Brawl coming your way with Killer Pigeon and Lizard.
Thanks, Sheaves, and are we going that one? Okay. Navi, 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 Navi. What can I say? He got me. They got me back on that one because that was an amazing game coming out from both sides. And I mean, these drafts are very even.
What does the panel know? Come on, they take anyone to sit there. Like, I was there yesterday. Like, let's not listen. I mean, yeah, the Secrets might have a small edge here with the draft. I have to agree there, but overall,
it is basically
the draft from Navi is also very interesting. We're seeing that Dazzle and the Beastmasters heroes that we haven't seen in ages now. So overall, even the sniper that got picked in the end, it's like.
Yeah.
While Secret's draft is basically just meta, I still think that there is chance for Navi. I don't think it's like an outdraft like the last game. It's not as good as the last game, but I think the drafts are kind of similar here.
It's also the case of we've talked about it before when we see new heroes that haven't been seen for a while come out. It's that different playstyle of Vige. For example, Beastmaster and Dazzle. These heroes have been untouched for quite a while. Beastmaster. Very popular earlier this year, and then seemingly fell off the side of a cliff. No one wanted to touch him.
Right now we see Puppey on this Visage. I wonder if this is gonna be the lane or because I wouldn't like seeing Puppey plus Visage here. I mean Visage plus Zai here. I'd rather see Dark Willow plus Zai and Puppey going top. But it seems like that's the way they want to lane.
Neko, he doesn't care about this. He's a tanky boy. But yeah, we'll see how they're going to lane it. Like you said,
he has to run away though, all the way around. And
well, he could go for the TP. The Bramble Maid's on cooldown.
Yeah, he even stopped there for a bit. Just
yeah, Puppey's had enough of this. It's like, no, to the lane.
All right. Well, now what's happening is Puppey is on top, and he's Visage Draw lane, and Visage Draw is usually a good strategy. But it's not the strongest lane, especially if it's only the two of them. So that might be a little bit problematic for Team Secret.
And people believe in the power of Team Secret here. Of course, it is a similar draft at its heart to the first game with the Drow plus Visage. You know, there's other elements to it. You can't just leave it at that. Like we said, there's these unique different heroes. I think the big question mark on will it work or won't it is definitely going to be the sniper for Navi.
Yeah, snipers should be doing fairly well versus Luza on mid. But this lane is very interesting as I think Blizzy and Shu should be able to stomp them. I think they are much stronger on this lane. I don't think that Visage is a strong laner as a support, especially as a position 5. Yeah, he has the nuke and the Grave Chill, but like,
it's full defensive, really.
I mean, Dazzle is also a hero that we haven't seen a lot, but I think he's still much better. Yeah, it's full defensive, you want to get levels and just pull, but like you don't really contribute in the laning stage. Like your contribution is very negligible.
And what they've basically done inside Navi is with the Dazzle plus the Beastmaster, they're going to shove very hard. Which means they can go with the creep wave and they can aggress you under tower.
Yeah, and with the poison touch, you can get rid of the armor stacks if he's got them.
Oh, Dendy's getting low. One more tap, they get him. He actually used a salve as well.
Or you can get rid of Dandy, actually. That's also a good thing.
Well, you know, it worked out for Navi if you go by the start of this match.
Let's not
go there.
Let's not do that.
They get rid of him from the team, now they get rid of him in the lane.
Rough.
Rough? You know,
the thing is, Blizzy has decent attack animation and attack speed, and with that poison touch, they're gonna keep on reapplying it if you aren't careful.
It's true. And that should be a lesson to the side of Secret on how they need to do this lane. They need to be a lot more precautious. You can't underestimate the damage that comes out from those two. And they're just trying to pressure crystallize, but when he casually has enough time to sidestep every Bramble Maze.
The thing is, Drow is here, and they're rotating. They want the axe on the top lane. They realized this lane is not working for them. But there's absolutely nothing stopping Navi from doing the same. They can just rotate their heroes as well and just board.
Yep, they didn't get any value either.
Yeah.
We talk about going for a kill with a second core in the lane before TPing out.
Yeah,
and
they couldn't because they already tried.
Yeah, they done it too soon by the looks of it. Because the Drow wasn't close enough to use Frost Arrows at all.
The Drow doesn't contribute much there, but at least the Frost Arrows would have helped. That's definitely true. And so far, Duza is actually leading in CS on mid, but I don't think Sniper is going to struggle a whole lot at all.
No, as this goes
should
on,
struggle a whole lot.
yeah, like Dusa needs more time to farm than a Sniper. Sniper can get involved sooner.
Also, another thing here. So usually, you see an axe as a counter to Shallow Grave, right? It's really good. You can't really use Shallow Grave, but however, Dazzle versus axe on the lane is pretty strong. Axe always wants those creeps to be hitting him so he can spin. Well, you get Dazzle also wants those creeps around Axe so he can heal them up. So
Big fat heal bombs, yeah. It's worrisome for him, especially seeing as he's not going to get much help from Puppey, where he said it's not that type of support. It can't really get up in your face. And while you could usually argue, oh yeah, you got Battle Hunger, you can run at them with the Grave Chill as well. Like you said, there's going to be a heal bomb coming out. You don't want to be in the center of that.
yeah, he has that nice nuke to work with, but it's not really awesome. And we can see here already Zai is struggling.
A lot. There's an Invis Room pick up by Ark. He's a little bit too low to try and do anything with it against Dusa.
Yeah, it's kind of impossible for him to get the solo kill right now. Dusa is on 50% HP, but that's irrelevant.
So the notable thing on both lanes right now is how hard Navi are pressuring up to the tower. And it's forcing Secret to always be present in front of the wave. There's no chance they try and sneak around for a gank or go mid, because if they don't show, they get pushed.
I mean, to be honest, Navi is doing a fantastic job on these two side lanes. The mid lane, yeah, is struggling. Well, not super struggling, right? Because it's 20 lasted to Dusa, 16 of Sniper. I actually expected Sniper to do a bit better, but their other lanes are doing so well. So far, at least.
Blizzard takes a little bit of damage, but once again, the power Dazzle compels you to back off on the Axe.
Yeah, the Axe wants to continue pursuing, and then the poison is reapplied and reapplied and reapplied. Takes so much damage.
As a result, that's going to be 2 runes apiece. But in the end, oh, there it is. I was waiting for that noise. My favorite bounty noise in the game. Definitely the Beastmaster.
Yeah, it's really good. They talked about sounds, and the voices are also so well done in Dota. It's insane. So, what happens after the laning stage? You still do have that Visage with level 6 Drow, level 6 Visage. Those birds are gonna sting quite hard, right? And this Dusa, she had a decent laning stage now. She will be able to get even more from the jungle, from the ancient stacks, from the holy triangle. So there is still a way for Secret to come back, definitely, even though their laning stage is bad.
Getting low here. Shu even lower though, needs to move away. Soul Assumption did a lot of work. Zai has to back away, can't look to finish the kill. She needs to be careful because Puppey's hunting. Soul Assumption, he can't get the vision though. Shu, there's going to be Grave Chill's going to come out. The axe is being thrown onto Puppey, but he's fast enough to move away. Thus the Dazzle does fall and the Visage lives.
That's actually really good for them. They don't have the shrine though, and because of that, Zai does not have any regen.
That's problematic. Puppey already TP'd back to base. He should be bringing regen out with him, but he'll be walking.
Yeah, he's gonna have to use the courier for an extra salve and tranquils.
I mean, honestly, at this point, you could just give it to Visage.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a little bit faster.
It's a little bit faster, but then you're using the courier, so.
Neko going to be slowed down, rooted up. Cursed Crown should proc. Crystallize going to move across. Just force Dendi away with the strafe. Dendi actually skirting the line here. One more tap would have done it. So Neko will be able to move away. Shadow Realm shouldn't do enough damage to kill him off. Decides to go for Crystallize. That's a smart choice actually, because of course Ogre has a lot of regen.
Yeah, it's smart to harass the carry as well, but he has a salve, so he doesn't really feel too pressured.
Puppey down half HP already, used the Grave Chill. Zai getting low as well, needs to back away. They are not winning these trades. I mean, if you poke and prod, you sometimes get a kill on the Dazzle, but Beastmaster is the big winner.
I mean, as soon as you go into the creep wave, you just take so much damage from the heal bomb. And Shu, so far, he actually had the poison maxed. It was 2 levels in poison, 1 level in heal. He has 2 levels in heal. I wonder if he's gonna even go for Grave on this lane. You can go 3 levels in heal here. I mean, the problem with that is once you start leveling Grave, it's gonna be short-ranged because you're gonna be struggling with those levels, and you won't be able to level up that Grave enough, and because of that, it's gonna be hard to position yourself.
Puppey getting low, Fairy fires up, Shu trying to stay alive, the spins come out, they'll still get the kill on Puppey, and now YapzOr rotating here, Blizzy in a little bit of trouble. Giving Shrapnel coming out, Sniper shows up, sides down, YapzOr has to back away, does have the Shadow Run, but the Shrapnel's being placed. Needs to turn around, look for the Sniper on Blizzy, and be able to get, no, he goes to TP instead.
Yeah, actually,
he could have got the kill, it's worth getting the kill instead.
It's worth, but you're giving some gold to Sniper, I suppose. Maybe that's what he's thinking, because he would definitely die after. Like, it wasn't possible. The Dark Willow dies there if he attacks the beast. Kinda. I'm not certain. I think it would have been worth it for him at least. He would have gotten a lot of gold.
I mean, you give a little bit more to Sniper, but at the same time, you're a Willow. You can use this gold in the mid game reasonably well.
Yeah, of course.
And it slows down the beast.
Willow is one of those supports that definitely benefits from items.
XP as well, just getting a quick assist would be good. Arc being slowed down here, Puppey has to back away again. They're trying to exploit the Grave Shield plus the Battle Hunger slows, but Shu always covers him.
Oh, actually,
Puppey's gone. Tries the Fairy Fire as well, and it doesn't make a difference.
I mean,
the axis.
You know what? I at least like the fact that Puppey is going all into nuke. He's basically playing the good old Visage from 3 years ago or something, in which you would max out Soul Assumption. Because if you max out...
Crystallize, Denny's dead. Gonna cast the fire, arrow comes out, the Curse Crown will proc, but you can't kill him. Beautifully done by Crystallize. And get max value out of that creepy just ate.
Really good kill there.
Navi are pressuring hard right now, and Secret are in a lot of trouble. It's like, it's only a 4K net worth lead, but it's the fact that this lineup is gonna push and take all your towers quickly. And then where does your Deucer farm? Where does your Drow farm?
I mean, so far the biggest issue for me was this Puppey's Visage pick. Honestly, I don't see the value in the Visage as support, as they have mentioned on the panel.
The select lanes where it's decent, this is not one of them though.
Like, the only decent lane is if he's tri-laning. That's how I feel. If he's solo or if he's tri-laning, it's good. That means if he's a core or a hard position 5, which is going to be on a tri-lane, so that there's always enough damage for those nukes to come out, right? But when you're dual laning, you're just so weak. A Dazzle and Beastmaster lane that isn't even played right now. Lane that shouldn't be considered like strong, one of the top ones, just destroyed you. But to be honest, I really like this. The Dazzle with the Poison Touch Max, it's really good versus both the Axe and the Visage on this lane.
It's interesting because it's been pretty effective. Usually we see people get an early point in Shallow Grave, as you said. But when you do that, it means you can't really go for this split build between the Poison Touch and the Healing Wave. It's not effective enough.
I mean, I'm certain he would usually get it, but he's playing versus Axe as well, right? So that's a little bit of a problem. The Axe with... I mean, what can you do? Like, you Grave someone, he's just gonna dunk you anyway, so it's a perfect counter to the Grave.
And also, this kind of deals with any high ground woes they might have later on, because Weave is incredibly good for high ground pushes.
Definitely. Helps you versus Visage and Drow as well. That bonus armor.
It's true. Just nullifies the fact you're an agi hero that usually feels quite tanky.
We haven't really talked a lot about Medusa. She did really well against Arc Sniper on mid, and she has... Like, no one was forcing her out of the lane, no one was contesting her, and it is a Dusa. I don't know how I look at this Arc Warden. Just flying through the air a little bit.
Arc Warden fanboy. So as soon as we see an Arc, you're suddenly impressed. That's what's happening.
No, what's he doing here even? That's
is that actually like a, I don't know, is it like a taunt that lets you look like Sparkgrave?
He's flying.
Is that what he does with haste, maybe?
Honestly.
You spam the hero and you don't know what haste looks like.
I have so many games with him, I can't remember.
They all just mesh together at this point.
Maybe it's when he summons the clone or something, I have no... Anyway, who's this big
That's
boy?
going to be, is it Shaker? No, that's not Shaker, not the sword. It is, there we go. No, Ogre. I was going to say, it's like, there's no way. Shaker does not have a sword in his back with a totem.
That's not an Ogre either. It is somewhat of an
Why did I say an Ogre? Well, he is an Ogre himself, he's an alchemist,
So you're right. But where is his little buddy on the
that's what I'm wondering. Is he leaning over the side or is he falling off? Because at first I was like, is
so
this
technically you are right.
It is an ogre.
It's only an ogre. There's no alchemist.
The alchemist is the guy riding him.
Yeah.
So, in all theory, and I'll take it. It's a win.
Is that the Lynx there? Look at how tiny he is.
He does look very small.
He looks like an upgrade for a cosmetic for a range creep. Basically, that's how he looks.
Oh, that's adorable. Looks like Clockwork's pet. I like it. Look at the smile on that shopkeeper.
Yeah, let's promote Secret a little bit here, right?
Just a little bit.
It's just a bit.
As long as you don't stick their emblem on the side of cars without permission, they'll be happy.
That smile from the shopkeeper as well.
Like, to get back to thinking about the game, is the Deucer is doing well, but the big concern is there is a so what attached to it. The worry is that as the side Navi, you're going to push high ground so quick, the Deucer might struggle to come online in time. She is decent for defending because she is so damn tanky. She just sticks herself in front. But it can backfire with the Primal Roar, with the damage the sniper's going to be dealing in this mid game. It's pretty scary.
I mean, they have a lot of range potential on the side of Secret though, so defending high ground. It's not great, they don't have the best wave clear, but it shouldn't be super hard for them either. I think their problem is the sniper that is having a really good game, and he's going to be able to outrange them all the time. So they need to find a way to jump him.
I guess you can highlight on the back of that the fact that the counter to the sniper in this game is the axe. And we're seeing him suffer quite a bit so far.
I mean, it's going to be difficult to just go on that sniper with the axe and jump him. It's not really an easy task for the axe. I'm not even certain. Maybe Shadowblade Blink after the Vanguard or something. I mean, after the Blink Shadowblade, perhaps.
It's hard to get the value out of the Blink, though, right? Because you got Shrapnels to scout. You're going to have the birds from the Beastmaster to scout. The vision game for Navi is powerful.
It's strong again, yeah. The vision game is definitely very important. In the last game as well, they were all about visions. Like those leaves, tree ants, little spy trees were all over the map, and it just makes the game playable. It makes the game so much easier for Navi. Look at that big boy.
Still waiting for the hats. One day we'll get them.
Hats for Roche?
Yeah, hats for Roche. Just all kinds. You know, like Santa hat, we already know about, but like top hats, monocles, let's go. I'm giving Valve ideas. Easy money intake.
Top hat and a monocle, yeah.
That sounds pretty good. Give him a cane as well. It's, when he slaps, it's not with his claw.
Old guy Roche.
No, gentleman Roche.
Gentleman
give him a little tie. You can give him a full tux. I mean, it's not like people don't know what Roshan is. A bit hard to get him mixed up with like a golem from Warlock.
A big bulky Roshan with a tux and his muscles just popping through, breaking through the tux. I could buy that. I would buy that.
So basically, you just want Muscle Man Roche.
That sounds good.
Give him dumbbells in his hands to smack people with.
He looks good as is.
He looks good.
Look at this dude.
He's got tiny. Well, he skipped leg day, but look at the upper arms. He's been working.
This is your bench bro, basically.
Like, how does he even sustain it? There's a reason he's leaning like that. He cannot stand up properly because his legs cannot support him.
Oh, is that a bat? Is that a bird?
Is it a bird?
It's
is it a plane? It's a bat.
It's definitely a bat.
Definitely a bat. More bats. So many bats. But no Night Stalkers. We've had what, one Night Stalker through the whole tournament so far? I
mean, we've had one Night Stalker in the last 3 months of this game. Like, it's not picked anywhere.
Not even when Cottles get picked. That is a sure sign that Night Stalker might need a little bit of treatment.
Yeah, and Winstrike actually managed to win with that Night Stalker. That was amazing.
I mean, it wasn't as much because of the Night Stalker, though.
He did well. It wasn't.
He survived.
It wasn't because of him, definitely, but he did bring that aspect of the fear in the night. You know, you have to always be afraid of the Night Stalker as Drow Ranger. And
when he eventually gets
on paper, it looked like, all right, this is going to get to minute 4, and then Night Stalker is going to just run after Drow. But it's kind of hard when the hero is useless in the first 4 minutes. You don't even have a stout shield in the night.
I just love the fact that the moment we started moaning that the hero is underwhelming, there was just a crybaby. Perfectly timed.
Look at these.
There he is. Look, see?
Yeah.
This one is described as, "Why did you nerf me?"
That nerf on the Void though is so.
It makes him
big.
useless. It makes him useless.
It's hard. Like he has to be played as a core, but he's not strong enough for the core position either anymore. Hero is just dead.
Oh look, I actually never noticed that one has a sword on west side. Adorable little wards.
He's actually watching exactly towards that butterfly. Did you see that?
No, he's just posing. That's what he's doing.
He was
He's
looking at the
posing.
butterfly.
Posing. It's just like an angled shot. He knew this was coming. He knew there'd be a long pause.
This one looks a little bit
It's a bit creepy, actually.
creepy, yeah.
I see you coming. Especially watching the Beastmaster as well. But we're back in the game. We're ready to continue.
Oh, we're back?
Yeah, we are.
Let's
we're
go.
back. Look, see, things are moving again. They're not just frozen on the spot. Runes are coming up.
No, he did look at that butterfly. That's his, actually.
Oh,
He's using his little sword to wave at him.
Oh, that's
actually so good. Yeah,
to fight some more wards.
I thought it was one of those butterflies that fly around in the game.
Now, Liz, when you play your games, I still need to go out and place the wards in normal spots, not get bored and place them in your fountain so you can see the animation. All right? Important. So they've actually stationed the supports mid on both sides, and this is more important for YapzOr right now. He needs that 6 as quickly as possible.
So the thing is, the top tier 1 has fallen, and because of that, Beastmaster can basically rotate anywhere he wants to. And if you leave Nisha on mid, perhaps a smoke happens with Beast plus Dazzle, and he dies. So it's much safer option for you to put that Dark Willow on mid, and she benefits also from that in levels. Exactly what we just
Exactly
called,
what's
right?
happening.
Yeah,
But they're going. They know where the Deucer is. They don't want her though. They want something easier. Or do they? Actually just saw a shot mid as well. It's going to be broken. Frontmore's going to come out. They're trying to move forward quick enough. Have they got damage? Nisha going to get the gaze out though, and they need to move away. Is Assassinate Fruit going to get him low? Not low enough though. Actually the pings come out. YapzOr slowly down the shrapnel. He's stuck here in the tree line. He will fall. And now they can take the tier 1. And this opens up the map even more for the side of Navi.
I mean, they didn't kill Duza, but they're gonna take this tier 1, and I think you're kind of satisfied with that, and the fact that you killed YapzOr. It's alright.
Just a bonus kill for the tower. That's all that's happened.
Well, honestly, I think Navi is gonna take full control right now.
Oh, I agree. The thing is, Secret is somewhat safe for the Deucer with the triangle. It's very hard to get in there. Typically, you have to take the tier 1 and maybe the tier 2 bot because you always look to come in from the right side, so you have high ground.
Wait, I don't see the birds. The Visage, he has no ulti yet?
No, he still does not have ult. This is very, very late level 6 for Visage.
Yeah.
Like we said, you can get dumpstered on lane, but you kind of have to get 6 at a reasonable time. And there you go. They're up. That's a power spike for him.
Yeah, now with these birds, he's able to maybe split push, to maybe get some farm as well.
Oh, I like this. There's an Invis rune. If Drought gets on top of Crystallize and gusts him,
yeah, they can get him. I think he denied that, though.
Okay. You know, screw that idea. Just go back to farming. It's not like your Deucer needs that track.
I mean, it's Drow, so it's kind of risky for him to go down the river. That's why, I suppose. Crystallize should be seen here.
He knows Puppy's nearby. But, like
yeah,
you said,
he knows Puppy, but Puppy had that sentry, so...
Yeah, but they're stacking up for a push. They understand that taking control of the map quickly is crucial here against the Deucer. The Neko? Gonna run
This is
pretty
so
deep.
tanky, yeah.
That's gonna be a D ward.
They could really use someone... They could really use a Crimson on the side of Navi. Anyone can buy it, but they don't really have a hero that really wants to buy it, so that's kind of problematic. Enemy Shrine 100% HP.
The Chinese casters are always so thoughtful. They give us the information we didn't know we needed. Oh, Bird almost died. They actually could get them now. TP coming in from Zai. Can he do blink? Catch it on the 2, but they're going to run through him so quickly. He's going to be terrorized to force them away, but that's not what you want. They move too fast. Zai going to get low. They need a farm tap. They can't find it though. In the meantime, Ogre's going to go down. Oh, Primal Roll coming in. They found the Drow, but Blizzy says too many targets. Puppy's going to get low. Saturday's going to be there. Gaze has been used. Nisha has to use it to just walk away though. And as a result, it's a 1-for-1 trade, but Puppy's down. And
yeah,
he's definitely better for this defense.
Position 5 for position 5. I actually expected Sniper to die there, but with that blink, not... Oh, he's actually going for Crimson. I love this. So Beastmaster... See, man, I tell them to smoke, they smoke. I tell them to buy Crimson, they get
He's just a front liner. It makes sense here. You don't need this blink or Shadow Blade. You're pretty much 5-manning.
It's a really decent pickup versus the Drow.
Oh, cool coming out. That's catching the Clinks on the side of trying to get through Beastmaster, but he's pretty tanky. Saturday's going to be there to force YapzOr away. Then even the silence, but just to move away as well. Actually, so far, Puppey dies again. Inside, YapzOr in a little bit of trouble. Assassinate should make him go pop. One more tap. The axes get him.
And the one bird died as well.
And meanwhile, in the line of Clinks, just still taking the tower the whole time.
Yeah, Crystallize is the stable one. He always goes for those objectives.
He's committed.
Yeah, he actually went for one bird and one objective. Very nice.
Zai, he's been found as well. Arc just cutting him out. Too damn fast. And Zai, too slow off the mark. He's going to die. Arc is taking control of this game quickly. I say that. Crystallize is top of net worth, but Arc is racking in the kills.
Nisha is really scary on that Uzi, and you should never just forget about him, honestly. This guy won so many games last year with this hero, and even this year they drafted it, I think, in that last tournament that they have won. So overall, don't rule them out just yet.
No, don't rule them out, but praise the fact that Navi are reading the tempo correctly.
Definitely, they're doing all the right moves. They know that they're in front. They've read the fact that they've dominated the laning stage, and there's absolutely no reason for them not to kill Puppey. One more.
Crystallize, maybe a little trouble stunned up. He can't attack and return. The promo was there to get rid of Puppey, and Zai needs to run. Can they get on top of him quick enough? Probably not with the battle hunger there. Crystallize needs to kill something. He can't find the birds there. Maybe the second one. There you go.
Yeah, YapzOr is there just to throw a random bramble maze. That's it.
Zai's unable to do anything right now. They're forced to always overlap. As you saw there, they stunned up, which meant no spins coming out, no killing the Crystallize.
Honestly, they're unable to do anything because they have no damage whatsoever. No burst damage, no follow-up with the attacks. Yeah, you have the draw and the Duza, but those heroes are basically doing the same thing. They're farming, right? Right now, they cannot fight. So in this mid game, you have a Visage Axe and a Willow. I mean, Willow with the Badlam can do a lot, but...
Dendi, assassinate! No! He gets out! Just in time!
That was so close, actually.
Oh, so close is an understatement. That was like 0.1 seconds, if that difference.
That was so close. 0.1 second close.
Lizzie,
Lizzie?
found.
He does have
Guard already, though, 16 minutes in. He's just to try and walk it off. They can lock him down and stun him up. And is he going to be left behind? Crystallize thinking about turning around. The Bedlam's going to come out. He's going to kill. Puppey's gone. Axe trying to move forward, but he can't. And YapzOr, no, this shrapnel is perfect. And Nisha, no man to work with. He's going to go down as well. He can't move away. Finally, the call comes up for Zai. This is the wrong move to make. He needs to get out now, but he can't. Assassinate's going to be there. Arc says, thank you very much. Pointless dunk achieves nothing.
Oh, the power of the high ground versus the sniper and Clinks. And that shrapnel was so good. And not only the shrapnel, the Maelstrom just procced so many times in between them.
I mean, you saw it as well. It was unexpected. He didn't hear the shrapnel because so much was going on. You saw him call without being able to blink. And that was huge there because there is a potential turnaround if you get that off.
Yeah, if he managed to blink on high ground and call, that would be huge, definitely. He didn't, though.
Well, as a result of that, another tower falls. You got one out of tower remaining. And actually, Navi could look up Roche soon if they want to. I'm on the mid lane. Blizzy. Front row comes out. Puppey's been found again. And they don't even need the assassinate.
Right, some extra birds to be farmed. There we go. We'll see that. Here we go, 200 gold. Yeah.
This is frustration at Puppey that like the Navi players like, why did you ever leave?
Oh, there we go.
Forced to fight here. Venom's going to come out. Won't matter though. Dark Willow's down. Can't help out. Assassinate. Zai's so close to death, but he's still alive. You are running out of time on the side of Secret. What is your solution here? Because you have no towers left. And actually, I think Navi just goes straight to Roche.
They can. You can't really contest them. You don't have birds, so your position 5 is basically a creep. The Visage is absolutely useless right now.
He can give vision.
Yeah, maybe he can run in, give vision for the axe to jump onto someone, but they're not even going to contest it, I think. That's what's going to happen.
Totally honest. What can you do here?
I'm not certain. I don't see the minimap, but I'm pretty sure they won't contest this.
I mean, choose ping and stack harder. Stack harder, it's fine, they won't come. And they'll be able to get their hands on the Aegis. So Arc has a second life, and of course he is your primary high ground pusher. He doesn't have to be in range tower. This is worrisome.
They are stacked up around that shrine, so perhaps they go for the bottom tier 1 and someone defends the high ground, and that's it.
Yeah, but
they
if
just
you do that, you're gonna lose the tower.
They know where Nisha is because of that bird.
They do indeed. They're looking to cut him off, maybe. Yeah, someone's going to come back to this. They're on the low ground, but they don't care. Nisha's leading the way. The bird spots him out. Blizzy moving in. Primal Roar's going to be there. No chance of games coming out. Assassinate as well. He's going to fall. Nisha gone.
I mean, he read that though. He read that perfectly. He knew what was happening. He was pinging on him, like on himself, as in, help me guys, I'm gonna die here.
I'm gonna die in a few seconds. Why did you go there then?
Maybe he needed to use the ulti at first. That could have saved him, but it was really rough.
Indeed it was. As a result, they're going to push in high ground now. YapzOr needs to be careful. Assassin's there. No, Zai gets the call out, but it's not going to be enough damage. Finally, Arc down to half HP. The Terrorite pulls him away. He'll go down. That's only one life. They'll reset and go again. Zai's getting low here. And chase on. Nice guns coming out, but Arc's alive. And your Axe is not. You got 3 heroes dead now. And this is an easy push for the side of Navi.
These are Axes, actually. I don't think...
definitely are.
Yeah, like Duza and Drow, they can't have this. These are Axes.
Oh, YapzOr forced back to the fountain to regen, which is from the assassinate. It's definitely going to be 1 set of Axes. The question is, will it be 2? Axes up in 20 seconds. I expect them to just take the gains from 1 lane and then bide their time.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go for more. 1 side and you go take the shrines.
There you go, they'll go out of the base. 15k net worth lead for Navi. We're only 20 minutes in, and everyone expected Secret to assert dominance. Similar draft to game 1, but Navi with these unexpected picks is paying off.
Yeah. Unexpected good picks, while unexpected Visage position, well, not so unexpected Visage position 5 is definitely not paying off. It can work, but in this particular game it definitely hasn't, and they itemized well versus him with Lizzie and the Crimson. They've played well against him, they dominated his lane, they stopped him from being able to pull and get his levels. And you actually did start with the Drow Visage lane. And I don't know what year you're living in or playing Dotes in, but in 2018, that lane loses.
But Puppy and Dandy together. This can't be 2018. That's too far in the future.
Puppy and Dandy, Visage and Drow on the same lane.
They're sitting there going, remember when this used to work?
They're basically just reminiscing good old times. Yeah,
he's remembering, he's like, I wish we were back there. And then Danny's like, why can't we be back there? And they're learning exactly why. It just doesn't work. Trap's going to come out to zone them out. They see YapzOr again. He might just poke him with an assassinate.
The glyph there also used just to protect the catapult. Like,
buys time. Satyr's going to go down, but the damage is slowly being already done. Arc doesn't give a damn to the Hurricane Pike. Jump misses, only catches on 1. No, Clinks held up. It's going to be Terror, force him away, but Clinks is thrown on the spot. But he's so damn tanky right now. BKB comes out, Crystallize ready to fight. Bravo's going to push back the Medusa, she's dead. And now Axe is going to fall down as well. Denny runs the high heels, leaves Piper behind.
This is GG.
Abandon him again and again and again. And GG comes out.
Navi.
Take game 3 very quickly. And this was not expected. Some people
did say the draft was lacking, right? Some people.
There may have been some criticism. There was